1 in 10 adults worldwide could have diabetes by 2030. That's according to a new prediction today from the International Diabetes Federation.
But if you ask doctors, that number doesn't come as much of a surprise. News 8's Jenna Traum joins us live in our studio with a closer look at this growing problem.
Well, for the most part, the problem is growing because people are growing. Type 1 diabetes, which is an autoimmune disease where the body stops making insulin, is mostly rooted in genetics. But it's type 2 diabetes where we're seeing the most growth, and it's largely preventable. When Karen Klinkner was 12, she knew something was wrong.
Going to the bathroom a lot, getting up during the night, really thirsty.
So she went in to see a doctor.
Dr. Bateman said, well, you can go home, pack your bags, and get ready to stay in the hospital. You have diabetes.
She stayed in the hospital for a week, getting treated for dehydration and other complications brought on by her type 1 diabetes.
After I became diagnosed with diabetes, I really looked up to several people in the facility here.
They inspired her to become a diabetes educator herself at Mayo Clinic Health System in La Crosse, teaching patients about the causes of their disease and how to care for themselves. But most of the patients she sees have type 2 diabetes, and the number of her patients are on the rise, with the International Diabetes Federation now predicting 550 million adults will have the life-threatening disease by 2030. Do these numbers surprise you?
No, not at all. We're seeing tons more diabetes than we ever used to.
And clinical endocrinologist Dr. Daniel Short says the expanding diabetes problem has a lot to do with expanding waistlines.
The population's getting heavier and heavier as obesity has become epidemic through our country. Type 2 diabetes has followed in its wake. It's a disease partially of genetics, but largely of inactivity and overweight.
And if the population continues on this path toward obesity, Klinkner will have a lot more patients to educate.
Part of me is hopeful about it, but on the other hand of things, it is scary. 1 in 10, I mean, that's several people in your family that could be diagnosed with diabetes.
Dr. Short tells me the key to preventing type 2 diabetes is staying active and eating healthy. And when it comes to that healthy eating, what he had to say might surprise you. He tells me while it's important to pay attention to sugar and fat content, what's most important is portion size.
All right, thanks, Jenna. Some good information there. And diabetes can lead to long-term problems like heart attacks, strokes, kidney failure, loss of limbs, and blindness.